Ezekiel chapter 18 talks about individual responsibility for one's sins. Now, what this means is that every person shall be held accountable for the sins which they commit and not for another person's sins. During this time, there was a proverb going around in Israelites that the parents ate the sour grape and the children got the bitter taste in their mouth. What this meant was that the people in those days, and I think to some extent even nowadays, believe that the sins committed by the parents will be visited upon on the children, and the children will not be punished for the sins which their parents committed. Now, God sent a prophet Ezekiel with a message to the Israelites to tell them that everyone will be held accountable for their own sins and not for the sins of their parents or the children. We see here in Ezekiel chapter 18, the same chapter 18, verse 20, which says, "It is the one who sins who will die. A son is not to suffer because of his father's sins, nor a father because of the sins of his son. A good person will be rewarded for doing good, and an evil person will suffer for the evil he does." So this is very relevant to those ones today who are righteous and obedient to God, and they worship God, but they worry because their parents used to worship idols or practice witchcraft, and the same also with their ancestors, either the parents or the ancestors or both. So they worry that even though they are obedient to God and they worship God, they will be punished for the sins of their parents. Now, they should take comfort from this chapter in Ezekiel, this verse, Bible verse, which says that everybody will be held accountable for their sins, and a child will not be held accountable for the sins of the parent, and vice versa.